What's poppin'? It's your boy K-Town Business back in the building. And we are on the Tascam DM4800 inside of Cough. No, you guessed it. Propeller Here software. Yeah, we're inside of Reasons. It says disconnected because I had the extender. I had to create another extender inside of Reasons because I was trying to get these these extra 8 channels working, but I was unsuccessful at the time. But there's a way to do it. Excuse my squeaky chair. It likes to make noise. Lots of noise. I can't talk right now because, man, I've been up all day messing with this. So we're inside of Reasons. And so if I move fader over here, it is going to correspond over there. Like so. I'll pick any other random one and move all channels up to 16 channels. Bong bong. And then you have your master stereo and everything that moves. Your jog wheel works too. Let me go ahead. The jog wheel right here, I'm gonna move that, and it's going to move on there, like so. You gotta play, record, rewind, everything. So all them functions work. Everything works. So that is that portion of it. So let's get off into the next portion. So we gotta get off. Oh no, we can stay on the screen. So just follow my settings. I'm going to, show you real quick what's going on, what I have set up. Rewind the video if you have to, pause it. So the very first crucial thing is that you want to set up your transport control, which is bong bong, and that's gonna work too, and your faders and everything. So how to get to there? You're like, oh shit, how do I get to all that? Well, you hit the machine control and it takes you straight to the screen. Don't worry anything about over here. What you want to do is use your cursors. So by default, you might come over and your arrow might be over here to add. So use your cursor to, or your jog wheel, scroll up and down to the one that you want. If you're using Cubase, Sonar, Logic, all that other stuff, then you could pick one of them. But I'm using Reasons, so I know that Logic has Mackie control. So initially, it's gonna be the same exact thing. I could always rename that to Reasons, but I'll just leave it how it is. And I don't want to fuck nothing up. But so definitely, so when you get to the one that you want, what you're gonna do is highlight it and you're going to push enter, and it's gonna populate over here. So you want to make sure, is that cursor is not on delete, because if you push enter, it's gonna delete it. So you just move up like that, and you left to right. So you definitely want to click on that TRA, and by default it's not going to have the play arrow in the middle of it. So you want to click on that, and then you hit enter, and then it'll populate up in there. So then that's going to give you all your control functions, and so from there you're pretty much set up for DAW control. That is what that is, for DAW control. So you want to come over here, and just like in the other one, you want to create a 24 MC for Logic. That's the first chain that you want to create. So it sends like the signal back and forth through the firewire card. You don't need the FireWire card in to do that. It will do that through the USB, but you know, I got the FireWire card in there, so you know, it makes everything all better. I don't really think that it's sending the signal through the FireWire card, but it's helping the computer to recognize, you know, the sound that is going to be transferred through the FireWire card to the computer. But this is mainly just for running through the USB to talk to the computer and tell the computer what you want to do. I am fumbling words right now, and I'm probably over talking, but that's just what it is. So this is my settings. You add these settings the same way that you add them over in the machine control. So that is that. Now let's get off into my routing process. First, let's see where we're gonna go to first. Okay, yeah. So we hit the automation digital and we come to the format page. We're not even gonna really worry about that part right at all, but we definitely do want to come and hit slot 1. So slot 1 is going to let you know your status of your FireWire card. If you have it hooked up good and everything, and if all your drivers are installed. So you want to go to the Tascam website to get your latest drivers, which is version 1.10 and the build 88685. So you want to definitely make sure that your inputs is on 32 channels, because that's what you want, and your outputs on 32 channels, what you want to, and the status of your card should read okay, and it's going to read locked. The reason why it's going to read locked is because it is telling you that your FireWire cord is locked in place. It's not saying that your card is locked to another computer or anything like that. It's not what it's saying. It is saying that your FireWire cord is locked in, is secure, is connected right, and everything like that. Because if not, if I were to take that cord out, it would say no cord. So everything is set up perfectly. Then you can move on to your next steps. Wait. So all these slots is like if you had like another, another card reader inside one of them slots in the back and everything like that, or a Cascade card with the cord and all that shit if you're using that. But we're just using the FireWire cord. So let's go over to where are we going to next? We are going to the routing. So input. You want to change your input, like your slot. You want to change that to slot 1, which is your FireWire card. You can copy my settings and everything. Use your jog wheel to change it if you need to. So if I change that, it's gonna go back to 0. Change it back, bam, where you want to be at. And you can scroll through here, and as I'm turning, this is when I'm turning for this bottom one. You always want to be on slot 1. And for the next thing, you want to be on 16 channels. So that is the settings for the FireWire card, so that you could get the FireWire card to recognize the audio that is in the computer to run through the desk. If you don't have this step set up, you will not get your audio from your computer into the Tascam, and that is what you want. There's really no videos to really show you how to do this, so I just said, hey, I'm gonna just show these guys real quick how to do it and how I did it to get it working, because it took me a while. I mean, a while to get this working. But so let's move on. These are my output settings. Just do as followed. Some people, they put it on main, input bypass, main left, and I just do mine like this. It's been working for me, so this is how I have it set up. You might come to other videos and they might set it up a little different. You know, it depends on what it is that you did when you first set your card up, for like your inputs and everything like that. So definitely watch what you're doing, because you can set it up any type of way to where you want to set it up, but this is just how I have it set it up through the channels. Like I said, you can do it any way that you want to do it, but this is just how I have it set up. So after that, you're pretty much done, you know, because what you really want is your audio to be able to run through here and not have to use your external interface, which is cool, because, you know, sometimes you just want to just run it through here, check out the preamps through here, and do all your EQing and mixing all through here. So that makes it cool. But you can still add on, you know what I'm saying, your universal audio plugins, you know, on the track if you need to. So we are turning around in this squeaky chair, and we are coming over to Reasons, because we got some stuff over in Reasons to do. So what you want to do is come to Reasons, Preferences, and your audio driver is going to be the Firewire card, which is going to be labeled the same as mine. Then you want to come to Control. Up here in Control, you want to create Mackie Combo Extender right. You have to do it manually, like I did. Change that from C24, Mackie Combo Extender right. And then you want to change your channels. Your channel input should be channel 1. Extender input, channel 2. Control output, channel 1. Extender, channel 2, and hit OK. Once you do that, because I'm not going to do it because I already have it set up. So once you do that, you will have your Mackie control over the Tascam. But you can still hit play on here and it still play through the Tascam. Hit stop, it'll still, you know, do it all, unless you want to make one the slave and the other one the master. But I got them just both as a fucking master. So to get your faders working, you want to go to options. In options, you want to go surface locking, and you want to change it from being follow master keyboard or hardware interface. You want to change it to master section. And once you do that, so I'll show you, I'll put it on there. And hold on a minute, I gotta come over here and go and click remote. So by default, it's not even going to work at all, because nothing is changed over in Reasons how it's supposed to be. So as soon as I change this to master section, boom. Oh, wait, I hit the wrong one. Master section. Boom. Everything populates as it is inside of the DAW. If you have automation going on, your automation will work that you have going on in your track. The only thing that you have to set up is like the pan. So if you want to have your panning working, which is these knobs up here, you're going to have to remote. Hold on real quick. you're gonna have to go to Edit Remote Override and Control Surface, Mackie Combo Extender, and you don't have to really do anything there. Once you turn the knob over here, then it's gonna correspond. It's gonna run it over there. You hit OK, and then you'll be able to use these for your panning and everything, but you have to do them all one by one, and then they'll work just fine. But that is pretty much how you get it set up over in Side of Reasons. And you come over and you hit your play button, and you got your sound coming from your computer into the Tascam. I am tired, y'all. This is why I'm talking like this, and I'm probably fumbling, but I just want you guys to be able to do this, because there's nobody showing you how to do this over inside of Reasons, or really showing you how to really hook up the Tascam, you know what I mean, your firewire card and all that stuff, especially for us newbies with that's new to the Tascam. And I know some people might say, well, you should just be able to do that, because I mean, if you're a studio and you're an engineer, you should be able to understand all that lingo. Well, different strokes for different folks, different machines for different scenes. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And you can solo, mute. But yeah, that's definitely it right there. So yeah, man, beat made by me, produced by me. Somebody else used the beat and without my permission. So yeah, we're going through some stuff. So well, we're not really going through no stuff. I already got my issue. You know what I mean? They set up the issue and I got my issue, so we're good. But it's K-Town business. And if you like the video, man, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, then you don't have to like the video. You could leave in the comments whatever you want to leave in the comments. Talk shit. So I know some people are probably gonna be talking a gang of shit, like, oh man, this, why you and this, that, or another, and boo, blah, boo, 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 Bill Cosby. It's your boy K-Town Business, man. Dig that, boy.